my fellow introverts, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Minna here, back with another commentary video. Guys, I'm here with another episode of Classroom of the Elite. Last episode we saw the game players making moves, right? We saw them making moves, but the mastermind, the game master, he already anticipated which moves these game players was gonna make, and he made his moves, his own moves, to keep the game rolling. But one of the game players don't understand that they're just a game player. They're trying to be a puppeteer. They're trying to be a game master, but they ain't in it. Ryujin is coming for Ayanokoji's neck. Of course, he still does not know that it's Ayanokoji. Not really, I don't think. But he threatened Ayanokoji's favorite pawn right now, his current favorite pawn, the blonde-headed girl. And I guess it's been made known that the blonde likes Ayanokoji. I'm trying to keep like romance out of this because I don't think Ayanokoji really has, a heart. So I was saying this whole time that he might be with like Harukita or whatever. My mind, of course, during season like 1 after this finale, I figured out that Ayanokoji gives no shits about all these people. But before that, I really was for him and Harukita. You know, guys, I always ship somebody, anime or no. But I could see how a relationship, Ayanokoji could grow to care for his new favorite pawn. Can't remember her name right now, but the blonde girl. And Ryujin threatened the pawn, and I feel like Ayanokoji takes offense to that, but he was like, go right ahead. On the other hand, Kushida is also for Ayanokoji's neck just because she lost, but I feel like Kushida is like in a small time and she needs to level up before she even wants to like try to attempt to play with the big boys, She needs to sit down and relax. Keep her rivalry with Harukita going. Let that be the issue. Sweetie, don't come in the game where you're not wanted, girl. Don't come there, sweetie. Don't go there. But I'm ready to see what this episode has for me. I honestly can't wait for this episode. I'm honestly so excited. So guys, I want to jump right in, but of course I want to remind you guys to head on over to thebookstaman.com. It's an awesome book recommendation website filled with awesome book recommendations and book reviews. Guys, subscribe to my website and get 50% off on Minna the Introvert store on Etsy, guys. I cater to anime lovers, book lovers, as well as my fellow introverts. So guys, make sure you check that out. There's also a sneak peek of my items at the end of the video, as well as a discount for some stuff on Barnes & Noble. So guys, make sure you check that out and stick around till the end of the video. And yeah, I want to jump right into episode 10, Classroom of the Elite. This one is called People Often Deceived by an Elusive Good Desire Their Own Ruin. Okay, let's get it.
Apparently, no one from any of the other classes was expelled during the paper shuffle either.
If you ask me, that's good. Even if we're competing, I don't want to see them get expelled. That would make me really sad.
Yeah, it would be great if we could all just get along with everyone.
Like, is this the first time I'm hearing a pink-haired girl talk? Guys, forgive me if I forgot. I haven't been watching the show consecutively, so.
Those two hanging out like that?
Aren't they basically rivals? You're right there.
Oh, that's Class B and Class A.
If I'm being honest, she kind of makes me uncomfortable.
A little bit.
People have to have a few flaws to be likable,
Right, when someone seems like a total saint, it makes you suspicious.
I get what you're saying.
See, again, her voice seems like it's changed. I don't know if because this scene is where she's more soft-spoken or what, but it's like they have 3 different voice actors. Like, one from season 1, one from the earlier episode, and then this one. I don't know.
Hey, Kiyotaka, do you have any Christmas plans? I mean...
Oh, me?
Oh, Irie. So that's your type, huh?
No.
I see you.
Oh, she said I peep it. Sis, go ahead.
Wondering what he was doing.
Really?
Didn't he already like reject her though? Okay, I thought it was a voyeur that was following them. Someone else, maybe? I don't know. What did he see? Oh, you know what the thing is? I said maybe he could come to care about his favorite pawn, but that's probably not the case because I think it's more of he keeps his word when he says he's going to do something. And he did say that he was going to protect her, you know? So.
Someone from Class C was tailing you?
What do you think I should do?
I doubt they're gonna do anything more than keep watch. You can just ignore them. While I have you, that thing I asked you about, any luck on your end?
Turns out you were right. There was a strange girl following your study group. Just like you said in your email, there she was. But the weird thing is, she wasn't from Class C. I've seen her around before, and I think she's from Class A.
Oh. What's going on?
I managed to get a picture. I'll send it to you, but why would Class A want... Seriously, dude?
Like, sis, this is just information. Why are we on the phone? Why are we on the phone, sis? It'll be troublesome if, like, the better classes, like Class A and B, start really noticing ayanokoji. Then he'll have to deal with blows from all sides. Might get a little overwhelming.
I'm getting more active lately.
It's retaliation. We managed to win a lot of points from them during the paper shuffle. That's enough for Ryuin to target us.
It's clear that he's after something else.
It's pretty obvious. Ryuin is trying to figure out the identity of Class D's mastermind.
But that person is you?
Unlike the others from our class, Class C hasn't bothered me even once.
Oh, I see.
What's the plan? How do we fight back?
There's no plan.
Leaving me out of the loop as usual. Don't know why
Haruhito knows. She knows. At least she knows her place in the system as a good pawn. Kushida does not.
It's due back today. Could you return it to the library for me?
Why would I do that?
Come on. You said you wanted to read it, right? If you want to check it out, this is the most efficient way of doing that.
What is happening?
I'll take it off your hands then.
Please do. You can return it any time today, but make sure it's in before they close. I don't want my school record getting tarnished by an overdue library book.
I get it already.
Dramatic.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, right. You're Ayanokoji, aren't you? From Class D?
Uh-huh.
Was this Haruhito's plan set up or?
Wait a sec. That's Farewell My Lovely by Raymond Chandler, isn't it?
Okay, Haruhito, what moves you're making right now?
I'm more than happy to help out. I get lonely. There's no one to talk about books with in my class.
And Ryuin? I was under the impression that Class D had someone you were fervently searching for.
Don't worry about all that. In fighting between classes, I couldn't care less who ends up on top.
Alright then.
Honestly, I...
Not like the pseudo Disney music. It's basically like fairy tale music.
The unexpected coincidence?
Ooh.
I've been looking for you, Ayanokoji. I'm afraid this conversation is not optional. It pertains to your future here.
Ooh.
A reception room?
Yes, you have a visitor.
Ooh. Ayanokoji's gonna be in a filthy mood. Who is it?
If that's all, I'll be going.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Finally, Kiyotaka.
Oh. What the hell?
It's been a year and a half or so since I left.
Why don't you make yourself comfortable?
Oh, isn't this the captain from the Black Clovers? Black Clover squad. What's the Yami? Is this Yami's voice?
Staying here longer than I have to.
Sounds like him.
A man is dead because of your actions.
Ooh.
I'm sure you remember the butler, Matsuo. He was the person who first told you about this school, after all. And then, of course, he helped you make your escape from the White Room.
Who?
Because of his insubordination, I had no choice but to dismiss him.
Murder?
The man set himself on fire.
Oh.
Naturally, his death is a tragedy. And as you could...
I thought there was like a murder.
I wasn't expecting your shocking indifference to the news.
You didn't seriously think I'd feel guilty over something like that. Please, I am not that naive.
Kiyotaka.
What monster did you raise?
You kept talking about how you gave us the ultimate education. So naturally, I took an interest in the worldly society that you rejected, to see it for myself.
There is no greater path than the one I had laid out before you. Surely you can appreciate that by now.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'll choose my own path.
Ooh, let him know, ayanokoji.
I want you to sign this, Kiyotaka.
I see no reason for me to leave this school.
This isn't a request.
I get that you're used to having your orders followed, but your authority doesn't extend past the White Room.
Ooh.
I have yet to witness another talent comparable to yours. You are my finest work to date.
Oh, spare me. Next you'll tell me it's because I'm your son.
I wouldn't even bother wasting my breath. Neither of us would believe it anyway.
What is this? Loving this.
It's good to see you, Mr. Ayanokoji.
This is a surprise. How long has it been, Sakayanagi?
7 or 8 years now, I think. Although I must
What the
say,
hell?
it feels like it was only yesterday that I left my post to become the school's chairman.
Sakayanagi.
So somebody that used to work for the White Room, maybe? And then they decided to branch off and build their own school. And like it's a competition, maybe. Ooh, and then this is his daughter, huh? Okay.
So, the principal already filled me in on the details.
Oh, I thought he
As
was
I
a
understand it, you'd like your son
principal.
to be withdrawn from school.
T.
I would. I've put in an official request.
Ordinarily, it would work that way, but this school prioritizes its students' independence above all else.
Ooh.
So now you're adhering to the rules?
What does that mean?
It's no big secret that the interviews and entrance exams are mere formalities. So I ask you, how did Kiyotaka, who wasn't initially enrolled, manage to get accepted?
But I decided to approve his enrollment, and now that he's one of our students, I'm afraid I'm duty-bound to protect him. And unless he personally expresses a
tea.
desire to withdraw, I'll have to deny your request.
That's nothing more than sophistry, and you know it. And just when I thought you couldn't disappoint me further.
Ooh, what disappointment.
Have it your way. I'll leave for now.
Nigga, who is scared? Me?
It's about a first-year student in Class A.
Do you mean Arisu? Yes, she is my daughter. And I know what you're thinking. I don't give her any special treatment. As part of this school's administration, I have to remain impartial.
In other words, he can only offer help as long as it falls within the rules.
That's dangerous, though.
I'm guessing you know about the White Room, then?
I wouldn't spend any more effort thinking about that. You're better served focusing your energy on your studies here. It'll be worth it. You'll see soon enough.
I think he's low-key pissed.
How was it seeing your father again?
You don't need to keep playing pretend. I had always suspected you were lying to me, but this was just the confirmation that I needed.
Lying about?
I figured it out after talking to the chairman. For some reason, you're obsessed with getting to Class A.
Ooh.
The problem is, you've never been lucky enough to get the right students. Until this year, that is.
Don't tell me you're going to give up on getting up to Class A. Your class is starting to work together and you want to throw that all away?
I'd rather you not bother me with your personal endeavors again.
Ayanokoji, what are you going to do now?
Whatever the hell he wants. Okay? He still needs to stay in school, but like...
What's up?
I was just thinking about you.
As if I'd believe that.
Right?
The only time you ever call is when you need me to do something shady.
Guess that's true.
Is there a reason you don't just tell people how smart you actually are? If you're as outgoing as Yosuke is, I bet you'd be pretty popular. And I'm sure everybody in class would like you a whole lot more too.
It's too much effort.
The real reason I called you was so that I could apologize.
Apologize?
Yes. It's my fault that you're now a potential target.
Has seen his father triggering some stuff?
So you're gonna go back to laying low from now on?
Yeah. I'll leave it up to Horikita and Hirata to take care of everything.
Nigga, but you already got a target on your back though, so... And a target on hers. You can't just give up.
I won't be contacting you again.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say?
Oh shit.
Oh, did the line cut out?
Nigga, you is rude!
It'll be safest if you delete anything that links us. You can keep my emergency contact, but everything else has to go.
Wait, are you sure?
I'm gonna say
I've
erase
already
me,
completely
sis.
erased your contact information on my end.
Just hold on a second. Why are you acting like this doesn't matter to you?
Cause it doesn't.
I was under the impression you didn't like being my pawn either.
Of course not, obviously.
Are you sure about that?
Ooh.
As if! You're delusional!
Then I don't see what the problem is. Goodbye.
His eyes is hooded. Ayanokoji, are you feeling emotions you don't understand right now? Or you just you just don't care? I don't know. Another one for the books, guys. A lot to unpack this episode. Firstly, Ayanokoji's biggest motivation to succeed and to head on over to Class A has been removed. He's figured out that the teacher was full of shit and she didn't really know his dad and no really know his past, I don't think. So, he's like, let me just apologize to this girl, close everything I had with her, and that's it. Wash my hands of this. I'm just gonna be chilling like how I was in the beginning of the school year. I think at this point Ayanokoji only made moves this harshly. He went this hard because he wanted to stay in the school and avoid getting expelled and everything. So he was really in the game. So he was like, I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna push anyone, I don't care who is in my way, I'm gonna use anyone. But now that's not necessary. He's now an irrelevant factor in his life. Like, you have no purpose. He's gonna leave it up to Harakita, who he all from the beginning knew was capable and who he has given pointers to in the usage of people. So he's just gonna sit down and chill. And the last scene where his face is like hooded, his eyes is hooded, I don't know if that was telling of him feeling some kind of emotion towards the girl or if it was just to really prove that he felt nothing in that time. So it could be a 50-50 thing that's going on. So it's either he's feeling a lot of emotions and stuff like that, or he's just feeling nothing. You could see where Ayanokoji gets his neutral, like dead-eyed thing from. His dad kind of has it. Only his dad's neutral face is his resting face is set in disapproving. His eyebrows are down. He was like, it's like almost annoyed, like he's disappointed with his son, with the room, with the chair he is forced to sit in, with the guy that walked in. It was like his resting face is just disapproval and disappointment. And he was just like, so the white room was like, I guess, a space where they would teach children to be the ideal human being, whether it's emotionally, mentally, educational, like that, or like physically. Because Ayanokoji, we been know Ayanokoji has hands. He's also really smart, problem solving and everything. And even his dad said he's never had a student or subject like his son. He never had that. And it explains Ayanokoji's way, how he moves in life. Not only was he forced to live a certain way, probably in this perfect bubble where he had to be perfect and strategic and follow the rules of the white room, but also he never got the love, the normal parental love from his father that usual kids will get. So it was very likely, like he said, Ayanokoji was like, oh, I'm the perfect subject, don't go saying that, like as as if it's because I'm your son or something. If you say that, you know, he obviously ayanokoji wouldn't believe it. And the dad was like, why would I bother? We both know that shit would be a lie. You know, he didn't seem like the dad to be proud of his son. He seemed like the type to be feel approval, like like remove his neutral disapproving face and show like a bit of approval, like, okay, not to say good job, but you're not a failed subject. It's like in his eyes, that's not his son. This is just his perfect person that he was growing. And ayanokoji, I think he was just being a smartass, but he was like, I came out to be worldly, to learn. You said in the white room that was the best education I could have gotten, but honestly, is it? You know, he said he went to that school to see if he could find better. But I think in reality, ayanokoji just wanted to get away from his dad's thumb and allowed to be just not exceptional. That's why he's working so hard to just be normal and lay back and just really chill. He's working hard to just blend in the background. I guess in the white room, he had to be perfect. He had to be on point. There was no room for failure and stuff like that. He didn't have time for that kind of action, you know? He didn't like it, obviously. So he left and he became this person where he could stay. He could be enough to stay in the school, but be less than what he was and just chill. So I think it's ayanokoji just needing to be imperfect and flawed, and that's his drive right now, and that was his point of being laid back. Honestly, I think it's too late to give up on the achieving the class A spot goal. I think it's too late for that. Ryujin is looking for him. He's gonna target the blonde girl. ayanokoji is still gonna be working that mental muscle. He's still going to be making moves and stuff like that. I guess he's just not going to do it harshly or with the intent to proceed with the plan to go to class A. He's not going to do that anymore. He's just going to take the problems as they come, or I guess he's already like 10-15 steps ahead, so he's going to put out plans for these problems that could rear their head and stuff like that. Like he said, he's going to still protect the girl. Well, this was a very informal episode. Definitely, we got to see more of ayanokoji's background. I thought we was going to learn some more stuff last episode since it was his birthday, but we didn't find anything out. Well, this episode was definitely like more information on his past and learning about this white room and what it's about, and just meeting ayanokoji's dad and knowing that he probably didn't get any parental affection. So I wonder if his mother was ever in his life, if he ever felt any type of love in that aspect. But I'm really enjoying this season and I can't wait for more. So guys, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think down in the description box below. There's links to my Wattpad stories, guys. Make sure you check that out. There's also links to the Minna the Introvert store and the books to the Manga.com. And don't forget to stick around to the end of the video and check out my sneak peeks on what is on my store and my website, guys, as well as my discount for Barnes & Nobles, guys. So make sure you check that out as well. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Until next time.